Paul, before we get started, I got to tell you, my buddy Dalton Castle told me to tell you hi. Uh,
I love that. He's a tremendous performer. I would love to see him in AEW.
yeah. He's great, man. I love that guy. I don't want to be weird, but I loved you in this so much. You did such an outstanding job turning Larry into a sympathetic guy, no matter how creepy he gets. Were there any particular serial killers that you studied or maybe modeled your performance after for Larry?
No, I mean it was I would call thank you for saying that. I think it was wholly original based on the source material from Dennis's writing and the dynamic between Taryn and I. He is a real guy, so I had to, it's based on a true story. I had to really try to find some audio of his voice and at least get close. I think I did get close and yeah, no, it was just kind of concocted. I think if I was trying to model it after somebody else, I might get caught in the act, and that wouldn't be good for me.
Yeah. So were the mutton chops, were those fake or were those babies homegrown? Because those were impressive.
I had an amazing hair and makeup team. These three women, Galaxy, Catherine, and Nana. Every morning they had me in the chair for about 90 minutes or so, and they helped concoct that. I just had the mustache.
You got to let Taryn borrow those mutton chops so he can play Wolverine one day.
He would be a great Wolverine. I've heard those rumors. I hope they're true.
Yeah, no, me too. You kind of already sort of answered this, but I mean, I know you've played several characters now based off of real people. So you didn't get to have any conversations with the real Larry Hall or James Keene. You just sort of found audio to listen to him.
Yeah, I found like 12 seconds of composite audio of Larry Hall on some YouTube documentary or something. There wasn't much to go off of. When I played Richard Jewell and when I played Sean Eckhart and I, Tanya, there was like, I think for Sean Eckhart, there was like 20 minutes of footage from some Dateline thing. And then for Richard Jewell, I had hours of footage of him doing interviews and stuff. So I didn't have much to go off of. But I mean, I had Dennis's script, which that's a lot to go off of from a creative standpoint.
Sure.
Dennis is a really thoughtful writer who crafts a lot of texture and nuance and reasoning within these characters. So that was all I needed to really be off and running.
Wow. 12 seconds. That's incredible. This is a side note, but I love Stingray and Cobra Kai. And all I want to know, I know you can't talk spoilers. All I want to know is if Stingray is going to appear in more than 2 episodes in season 5.
I mean, that would be considered a spoiler if I told you. So I will just say, Stingray might be done with the past, but the past is not done with Stingray. Cue the dun 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 or something. Yeah.
I love it, man. Last question from one wrestling fan to another. Who's on your Mount Rushmore of wrestling?
Oh, I was not prepared for this, Chris.
I'm sorry to do this to you, dude.
I'll go right now. I'll go because it changes from week to week sometimes. I'll go Sting, Chris Jericho, Bret Hart, and my buddy Diamond Dallas Page. Bang.
Oh, that's a good Mount Rushmore, man. I haven't heard a Mount Rushmore like that. I like that. That's very good.
Yeah, you could go with Hulk and Rock and Stone Cold, but like some of those are kind of, I don't know. My Mount Rushmore looks a little bit different, I guess.
Absolutely. And it's your personal preference. Paul, you're amazing. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me, man. Thank you.
Thanks, man. Tell Dalton I say what up.
I will.